Did you know that aging at home as opposed to a facility is becoming an increasingly popular choice for many older adults? Because of this, good home care agencies are in high demand these days.
Oh yeah, and Caregiving Angels of Maryland is a non-medical in-home care agency born from a family that needed extra care for their mother and saw how great a need this service is. And today we are happy to be joined by Katie Joseph. She is the owner of Caregiving Angels. So good to see you this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's talk, we touched a little bit about how this came to be. How did this all come together to a company?
Well, it was interesting because I was not pleased with, we had to do overnight care for my mother. And we were not happy at all with the nurses that they were sending. And I grew from taking care of Mom, I developed such a passion for helping the elderly because I would help her friends in the neighborhood, and it was just wonderful.
Wow.
And my daughter-in-law said, let's do it. You know, my mom said, why don't you open a home care, you know? And so she inspired me, and me and my daughter-in-law did it. And
that's how it works. So what kind of services do you offer?
All non-medical. So
Okay.
we do everything from meal prep, meal planning, bathing, you know, any kind of personal care.
Right.
We also can take them out. We take our clients out, to get them out, take them to lunch, we also keep our nurses trained to do different exercises like chair yoga and just keep them active instead of sitting still.
Yeah.
And, you know, light housekeeping. It's just different and unique for each one. And we just try and develop a comfortable setting. And some people are very nervous about getting care in someone in their home that they don't know. And we're just very devoted to not only hiring the best employees we possibly can, but letting them slowly, bringing the caregiver to meet them prior. It goes a long way. It really helps them to get more comfortable with it. And so we're really in tune with our main thing is to have the most high quality employees so we can give the most high quality care. And that includes continuing training. We have a physical therapy office group that works with my care nurses and does trainings. You know, so we're always learning, doing more.
That's awesome.
So why do you think that in-home care is in such great demand?
It really is, and I think when you look at statistics, there's more elderly now, if you will. There's baby boomers, and the population is bigger. And then with COVID and things, it's really gotten people a little nervous about going to outside facilities. So it's sort of a perfect storm for caregiving because.
So that makes it tough to request help. It makes it more difficult to request the relationship, I guess you'd say.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. It makes absolute sense. So why is it important to provide that personal touch? Because the way you emphasize that struck me. It's like you're giving the time to build a relationship. It's not just services.
Right.
It's like a friend.
Right.
Why is that so important?
It is everything. It is utterly important that is, and that's what's lacking with a lot of people in this industry. They just send whoever, and there's no personability. They just, you know, they're just trying to get these clients somebody to help them. But we just do a little bit more of unique, you know, unique training and meeting with them and knowing what their favorite things are. We like to introduce new activities once they feel comfortable. And then when I go back and see them a month or two in, it is just the most gratifying, wonderful experience to see how much joy they have and how happy they are because they're doing all these things that, you know, a lot of people just sit, you know, they sit and watch TV. They can't do much or they can't walk well.
Right.
They're scared of falling. And another really big thing is that we care for the families, because I was that caregiver. I was that daughter of my mother. And being able to take that stress and pressure off the family and give them peace knowing that they have care, it's been so gratifying. Yeah, it's been wonderful.
So if somebody is watching, Katie, and they're like, this is what I need for my mother, father, whatever,
Right.
what do they do?
They would call our number, and we would talk to them and figure out a good time to come. And sometimes I meet with the family first, or any of my staff, and then we go and meet with their parent or whoever, a friend, whoever needs care. And it's just a small part. We just try and we do the onboarding and everything right there in their home, and it's fairly simple process. All they have to do is make the phone call, and we'll do everything else. We'll walk them through it.
Well, we will put that phone number on our website, DelmarvaLife.com, and information on how folks can get in touch with you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So good to have you.